Hey all, so this is a packet, a beta packet, I suppose. Like, it might look a little bit different in the future, but this is the very first run of Keto Reboot kits that have been put together by the amazing company Pruvit. So basically, in a Keto Reboot kit, you've got 3 Keto Calm teas, you've got 4 Better Broths, you've got 4 Keto OS Max packets, and then you've got 10 Signal OS capsules, which contain the amazing ingredient AC11. So let's have a bit of a look-see at what we've actually got here. So instead of doing a 60-hour fast to enhance the effects of autophagy and essentially recycling waste products from cells and allowing cells to, preventing cells from dying and enhancing our body's ability to be able to be the best that it can be, Pruvit have put together this kit that allows you to not only just fast, but essentially to be able to go through a period of time. In this particular case, we do it for 60 hours, where you are still giving your body some nutrition in the form of ketones and also broth and AC11. So let's just have a bit of a look-see here at it. So basically what will happen is that on the very first night, you start off by having a Keto Calm. And with Keto Calm, it basically has ketones in it, and it's got tea, and this is a caramel apple flavour. I was sort of a bit shocked by the name and the taste of what I thought it would be, but then I had it and I was like, my God, this is amazing. And I'm not much of a tea drinker. It does contain another ingredient in it though called 5-HTP, which is essentially tryptophan. And tryptophan is for those of you, especially in the United States, would know that tryptophan is prevalent in turkey, and it helps you go to sleep. So it's a great way, especially if you are hungry and you're doing a fast. This helps you get to sleep more so that you can actually recuperate and let your body replenish itself and have all the magic things that happen to it when you go to sleep at night. Then you would also have a couple of Signal OS capsules, and this contains a product or an ingredient in it called AC11, made by a company called Optigenics that Pruvit have actually now bought the entire patent of. This has been clinically shown to increase the length of telomeres on the end of your DNA. So essentially, if you look deeper into that, it's just understanding that as you age, telomeres shorten in length. But this stuff here has been clinically proven to lengthen telomeres, like the plastic cap on the end of your shoelaces. This is what this stuff does. Then the next day you start your day off with a Keto OS Max. Now, with the kit, they've given you raspberry lemonade. You can use charged or uncharged versions of any flavor if you want, but this is just what they've put in there. I personally don't use anything caffeinated. I prefer not to. I don't like the feeling of any sort of caffeine, and I just want to prevent my sympathetic nervous system getting any sort of extra beating. But essentially, for those of you who love your caffeine, especially if you're a coffee drinker, you're going to start off the day with that. Then it gets to the middle of the day, or sort of even halfway through, I think you'd have your Signal OS again. You can refer to the picture that comes along with this. Then you're going to have broth, and there's a couple of different types of broth: keto thyme and salted caramel. When I looked at that name, I was just like, my God, bloody Americans, you love all your super sweet stuff. But once again, my God, I had it. It's ridiculous. It tastes so amazing, but I'm a big fan of the thyme. I'm a big fan of making my own broth, and I can't make I can't make broth that tastes like this. So essentially, as you'll see in this, very little amounts, that it was 0 fat. There's hardly any carbohydrates. It's a little bit of protein, but it's basically, you're looking at all of the essential collagen benefits that you would get to be able to help essentially just give your body some sort of nutrition whilst you're actually doing the fast, and to be able to give you the habit of putting something into your mouth that makes the whole process a lot easier. But essentially, they're the main things that are in it. And like I said, just have a look at the picture that goes along with this that'll show you, the order in which you take it over the 60 hours. But I've only done one of these, and I thought it was awesome. It was nowhere near as much of a challenge as what I thought. So highly, highly recommend giving this a go. So that is the Keto Reboot Kit.